We're in a class of about 20. We all kind of just go around and we answer questions individually. And the teacher will be like, can you read this section? Where, someone will read the section and then we'll each go around and give our individual answers. And then if they're incorrect, the teacher will go, okay, this is incorrect, but then they'll go through why it's wrong and why the correct answer is what it is. You get kind of like a seating plan. It feels like a school, but they don't kind of just like force everything down your throat and you don't just regurgitate it at the end. Is that our teacher was really good because she kind of leads us towards the answer, whereas you do the work rather than she just says it and then you repeat it and then you get the marks. Because the UKCAT is not just like a GCSE or something like that, so it's got to be taught differently, I guess. Probably the online resources is that you might not get that like anywhere else. Yeah, just actually the big booklet. The big booklet's actually really good because I think it's something like 200 pages or so, and it's just full of questions that you can just, as you're doing a paper, you can flick through and be like, for verbal reasoning, you've got to like assess it and then like check and then, So it's just got like, good instructions and, it's good. To be fair, it was actually my mum that found it. I'm not really all that like proactive with this kind of thing, but my mum was like, okay, this is pretty good, because my mum's a GP, and so she has lots of friends whose kids are a little bit older than me, so they've already gone through the process, and a couple of them have done a similar course, and so she was like, yeah, they've done pretty well out of it, and it wouldn't hurt. So. Well, it's definitely going to boost my UKCAT score because I had a little look at a paper on Monday, which is the day before the course started, and I was a bit lost. I didn't really understand how any of the papers worked, and now that we've gone through the types of questions like stage by stage, I feel like when I go off and start working by myself, I've got the stuff I've learned in the course to fall back on. It's a good class size. Because it's not like you got 40 people in a room and you're all trying to compete, because that's the style of learning that we do in the classroom wouldn't work for any bigger groups. So it's a good number, I guess, is what I'm saying.